everybody, it's Thaddeus with ASTRO Gaming, and I am here today unboxing the brand new A40 TR headset plus Mixamp Pro TR for PlayStation 4 and PC. So this is the latest headset that we've released, and we are going to just tear into this thing and show you everything that's inside of it. I'm gonna flip these two open, and boom, right there you have A40 TR headset and the Mixamp Pro TR. So as you see here, this is the fully new redesigned Mixamp Pro TR that we're going to go through. But first up, I'm going to tell you all about the A40 TR. So the first thing we're going to do is that really fun, oh yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. Take off the cool sticky stuff. All right, so this is your A40 TR headset. This is a pro gaming headset. This is designed to be lightweight, very durable, very flexible, super comfortable headset. So you can see it has tilting cans, so you can lay it down flat, throw it on like that. It is mod kit ready, which means the ear cushions and the speaker tags themselves come off and can be replaced with a mod kit, which is sold separately. The mic port you can see right here on this speaker tag means that the microphone is actually swappable. You can go right or left side with the mic speaker tag, so that way you can have the mic on the right or the left depending on what you want. There is also the 3.5 audio jack here. That's where the cable plugs in. It is detachable. That means if you roll over your cable with your chair, or if you pull your cable out accidentally, you're not going to have to replace the entire headset. We can just send you a new cable and you'll be taken care of. Now we are going to get to this beauty right here. So this is the Mixamp Pro TR. This is the engine of the Ferrari, as we like to say. So this is a full audio device for both your PlayStation 4 and your PC. We'll start on the back. That's where you're going to plug in your USB port here. That's going to draw audio for PC, and on your PlayStation, that's going to draw your chat audio. There's also the optical or SPDIF. This is where you're getting your game audio, your 5.1 surround signal is coming from your PlayStation 4. And so these two together are where it's going to mix your game and your voice, and that's going to be on this cool knob right here on the right side of the Mixamp. So that's going to be your game and voice balance. So if your chat volume is too low, you can always put a little bit more towards your voice side, and you're going to get a little bit more of your voice. Or if you need to hear a little bit more of the game and your crew's talking a little too loud, you can actually turn them down, turn the game up a little bit right there. And right next to that is going to be your master volume dial. So we'll flip that around, back around. You've got your PC, PS4 switch right here. This is how you're going to determine what mode it's going to be in. If you're playing on PS4, obviously you're going to be in the PS4 mode. If you're going to be in PC, obviously you're going to be in PC mode. The USB also has a partner jack over on this side, and it's called the Stream Out jack. Both the USB and the Stream Out jack act as stream out ports for the Mixamp. That means that any input into this, both the aux in, your game in, your voice chat, and any other programs you're running through the Mixamp, those can be balanced or mixed out of both of these, the USB into a PC or the 3.5 into a mixing board or a recording device or anything else, or into another PC. And you're going to be able to go into the ACC software that you can download for this Mixamp and balance those, so you can add more game volume, take out voice, add more voice. So you can actually do kind of a pre-mix before you send it out to a stream, into OBS or XSplit or any other kind of recording program. So that gives you a ton of flexibility in the audio that you're putting out of this Mixamp in like a recording situation. In between those is the aux in. This is an aux in out, so you can actually plug in your cell phone. You can plug in another microphone or another pair of headphones and actually have those balanced again to the voice side of the Mixamp, to this dial right here, and be able to hear and record those things. And those will again show up in the stream out ports. You'll be able to balance that audio coming in to the aux in out through any recording programs that you're using or streaming programs. So, and on the outsides here, these are going to be the daisy chain ports. This is where you're able to take another Mixamp and set it right down next to it, or, you know, depending on how long your daisy chain cable is, if you're playing in like a pro setting, you can have them. I think we have up to 9 feet apart. You can run cables to another Mixamp and have a lag-free voice network that you're able to create with those daisy chains. And you can put as many Mixamps together with those daisy chain cables as you need to. So you can actually create your own little voice network without having to use a server or Discord or Mumble or anything else like that. You're able to have an in-person real-time chat network. No lag, no interference, no nothing. It's for competitive environments, for LAN settings, it's a beautiful feature, something that a lot of people like. So this new redesign is meant to take up a very prominent space in your gaming desk or setup. We've made it a lot more accessible. You have your Dolby on and pass-through right here, and the reason that we're calling it the Dolby on and pass-through is you can either turn Dolby on or you can set it to pass-through mode. Pass-through mode allows you to take advantage of new technology, 3D spatial audio or object-oriented audio, like Windows Sonic or Dolby Atmos. And so if you're playing on PC and you're using like a Dolby Atmos or a Windows Sonic, you're able to put it on pass-through and get all of the object-oriented audio that the PC that you're playing on is actually passing through to you without having it double processed through our Dolby Audio as well. And down here you have the EQ preset selector. So on the Mixamp Pro TR you have 4 built-in EQ presets that you can actually customize using the ACC software that you can download from astrogaming.com. On that software you're able to change the bass inputs, the mids, the highs, the lows, and tune the audio profiles on the Mixamp Pro TR to your specifications so you can have it sound exactly like you want it to. And then you can save them to one of the 4 EQ preset slots. Selecting your EQ preset is easier than it has been in the past on our Mixamps. You're just going to hit the button down here and one of the LED lights is going to illuminate and let you know which EQ preset you've selected. And all of that is rounded off from the very front with your single headphone jack in the front, and that's we moved all of the inputs to the back to help clean up your desk setup. So it's a lot easier for you to be able to tell which input your headphones go into and which input everything else goes into. And so it really helped the setup kind of be cleaner with all the inputs and outputs in the back. It adds like a really nice clean profile to your desk setup. So we'll go on and I'll open up the rest of the box. So in here you're going to have your warranty card. This is a card that's going to remind you to register your product on astrogaming.com. That's actually really important to make sure that we can help you with your warranty and make sure that if anything happens that we're able to fix you and cover your A40s. Right here we have the microphone with all the cables. This is the microphone for the A40 with a nice overmold. You're gonna have your optical cable. This is where you're getting, again, your 5.1 signal is coming from your PlayStation into your Mixamp through the optical cable. Micro USB cable. This is where you're drawing your chat audio. On PC, this is all you need. This is gonna give you your chat and your game audio, and it's gonna enumerate as 2 devices on your PC and allow you to still set game and voice balance. Right here we have our QSG, our quick start guide. This is gonna fold out, and this is going to show you exactly all the features on the headset and the Mixamp and show you how to set everything up and get you off and running gaming real fast. So I don't think I'm going to tell you everything that's in there, but all of the main features of the headset are in the QSG, so you'll be able to look that over. Any questions that you have, you can probably answer there. If not, you can go online to astrogaming.com/support and get help with any of your products. It comes with a 1.5 meter daisy chain cable. This will allow you, if you have another friend with a Mixamp, to plug into the other Mixamp where we can create that private voice network that we were talking about earlier. And right here we have the 3.5 millimeter inline mute cable for the A40 TRs. So I'm actually going to unwrap this one and plug it in. With this, you're definitely going to want to make sure that you connect the inline mute, which is right here. This is the mute switch. Red means you're muted, black means that you're not. You're going to want to plug the end of this closest to the inline mute cable into the headset and make sure that it goes in all the way. Make sure you get that final click. A lot of people miss that last click. That'll cause some problems with you. You might lose audio in one ear cup or not hear your mic. Make sure that's pushed in all the way. We're going to throw this right into the front of the Mixamp, and that is going to be your A40 TR plus Mixamp Pro TR unboxing.
This is the original ROG Delta, and here is the new ROG Delta S gaming headset, which is 20% lighter than its predecessor, weighing in at just 300 grams. The adjustable headband is still reinforced with stainless steel. The width is slightly narrower to reduce bulk, and the foam is thicker to increase comfort. The lightweight, D-shaped Sucramoro ear cups and reduced clamping force are all tuned to strike the right balance, so the ROG Delta S feels exceptionally comfortable even after prolonged use. The unique shape of the ear cups not only appears less bulky, the cushions hug the contours around your ears better. The contact area is reduced by 20%, which increases the comfort further and allows more of your skin to breathe when the competition heats up. The swappable cushions come in 2 types to offer different fit and feel. Protein leather is comparatively softer at 24mm. ROG Hybrid is slightly thicker at 25mm and provides a better contoured fit. To retain good sound insulation, protein leather on the inner wall of the Hybrid cushion surrounds the Essence driver, while the rest is fabric mesh, which breathes better when pressed against your skin. Whichever type of cushions you choose, you'll always get top-notch audio. The new ESS 9281 features 4 DACs, which devote processing power to specific subsets of the audible frequency range: lows, mids, highs, and ultra highs. The 4 signals are then combined to produce higher quality sound with an impressive 130 decibel signal-to-noise ratio, setting a new standard for gaming headsets. Exclusive hypergrounding technology is utilized to keep the audio signals pure. The crisp and detailed sound not only paints a clearer aural landscape in games, but higher fidelity in movies and music also. Speaking of music, Delta S gives you the full high-res MQA experience. MQA, which stands for Master Quality Authenticated, is a format that audiophiles look out for when streaming music. The MQA format makes high-res quality from a smaller file size possible. The MQA renderer in the Delta S is what you need in order to unlock the full potential from an MQA file. To have clear in-game communication, the Delta S features AI Mic. A dedicated processor, preloaded with smart profiles, can identify over 50 million types of background noises. Cancelling out undesirable noises efficiently results in well-preserved vocal harmonics for crystal clear in-game team communication. The unidirectional mic is detachable and certified by both Discord and TeamSpeak. Placed within your peripheral vision, an indicator light at the tip of the boom flashes red to let you know the mic has been muted. To demonstrate the effectiveness of AI mic noise cancelling, let's listen to what the difference would be if you have background noises such as the fans, the TV, or even the vacuum cleaner. And when it's time to vacuum the house, don't forget this area because I think I dropped some chips. This is what it sounds like when I'm trying to cool down. And this is what it sounds like when I'm not distracted by fans. If anybody wants to watch a movie, go ahead. It's not gonna bother me. Neighbor's dog. Sit. If I was a responsible adult, then I think it's my cue to go. Enable the mic and your voice can activate an exclusive sound wave effect on both sides of the headset. The lighting responds dynamically to the sound of your voice. A new 3-way switch lets you activate this mode instantly. Whether you want to control the lighting or the audio, Armoury Crate is our comprehensive software that offers extensive controls and an intuitive UI. Match the lighting with other Aura Sync compatible components for a cohesive look, or customize your audio experience. All the settings can be saved easily as profiles, either to share with friends or in the cloud for safekeeping. All the controls you need to access instantly rather than via software are conveniently positioned on the back of the left ear cup. It's a cinch for your left thumb to differentiate between the rocker and the on-off switch. No finesse is required when flicking the volume rocker up or down. It also doubles as a mic mute button when the boom is attached. The switch enables RGB lighting effects on the ear cups when you're in the mood for it. Unlike many other gaming headsets, the appearance isn't overly aggressive or flamboyant when the lighting is dimmed, so you can feel comfortable wearing them even when not vanquishing virtual foes. For times when portability is key, the ultralight ROG Delta S serves multiple purposes exceptionally well to make life simple. The USB Type-C connector on the Delta S makes it easy to be paired with laptops, consoles, and portable devices. What other gaming headset will deliver sound like the Delta S? With a high-res ESS9281 quad DAC, full MQ8 file support, and next-level AI noise cancelling for in-game communication.
The HyperX Cloud Orbit and Cloud Orbit S are powerful headsets with a multitude of functions. They can be used with the included USB Type-C, USB Type-A, and 3.5mm cables to connect to your PC, PS4, Xbox One, or mobile device. To help you use them to their full potential, we've put together this short instructional video. Basic controls. To turn your Cloud Orbit and Cloud Orbit S on and off, simply long press the power button for 3 seconds. You can adjust the volume of the headphones using the wheel on the left ear cup. Microphone gain can be adjusted using the microphone wheel, also located on the left ear cup. You can mute your microphone using the switch on the left ear cup. Play and pause media with a quick press of the power button. Jump to the next or previous track by pressing and releasing the headphone volume wheel and scrolling up or down. EQ presets. The Cloud Orbit and Orbit S come with equalizer presets built into the headset. To cycle through those presets, press and release the microphone volume wheel, then scroll the wheel up and down. An audio prompt will tell you which preset you're using. Audio modes. You can change the headset's audio mode from 7.1 channel to 2 channel to high res by long pressing the microphone volume wheel for 3 seconds. 7.1 channel is the mode you use for immersive sound applications like movies or gaming. 2 channel is the mode you'd use for gaming on devices that only support stereo output. High res is the mode to use when you want to access the full frequency range of the Cloud Orbit and Orbit S for listening to 2-channel high-resolution audio content with the maximum audio fidelity possible. 3D audio. Hold down the 3D button for 3 seconds to cycle through the various 3D modes on the headset. An audio prompt will let you know which mode you're in. On the Cloud Orbit S, the default mode is 3D manual, which activates the 3D audio with manually calibrated head tracking. The next mode on the Orbit S is 3D Auto, which uses an algorithm to figure out a center point which is automatically adjusted when you look in any one direction for a short period of time. In 3D Manual mode, you can manually recenter the 3D audio by pressing the 3D button once. The Orbit's default 3D mode is to turn on 3D audio. Press and hold the 3D button again to turn off the 3D audio. Connectivity and compatibility. The HyperX Cloud Orbit and Orbit S are internally powered headsets and need to be powered both when using the USB and analog inputs. Cloud Orbit and Orbit S can be used via USB and 3.5mm on PC. On the PlayStation 4, you can also use your Orbit and Orbit S with the USB and 3.5mm connectors. On the Xbox One, you can connect to the Orbit and Orbit S via 3.5mm cable. The headsets will connect to the Nintendo Switch dock using the USB cable, and can connect to the Switch in handheld mode using the 3.5mm cable. They will both also connect to other mobile devices that have a 3.5mm port. Note: in USB mode, the Cloud Orbit and Cloud Orbit S will draw power from the USB connection. For instructions on how to disable this, please refer to the user manual. For any other questions or for technical support, visit hyperxgaming.com/support.